So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Any attack containing Raúl is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raúl is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Taken back almost at once. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Batistuta, and that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Could move up a gear here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Szoboszlai. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Chips it through. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that...
Mbappe! Raúl. Foot in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And Batistuta! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his...
Goes for a shot! Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Oh, he's got a shot, and the shot! He's going to be disappointed with that. Batistuta. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That's the throw. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nice control.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Platini taking charge of the dead ball. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Ball is bounced loose now. Gets a good foot in there. Threads one in. Shoots! Yes! And they're time.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station. Substitution for Milan, number 47, Phil Foden.
And we're off again.
Number 24, Desiree
Milan
Doué.
come out for this second
Number
half with a
6,
different lineup. The
Mbappe.
manager has made a big call
Number
here.
11, Soboslai. Coming on the field, number 22,
There's some
Danny
great running on
Olmo.
show here, but
Number
ultimately
9,
there was no way through.
Marmouche. Number 23, Suarez. Number
Makaleli.
17,
Milan
Tonali.
do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's fabulous. Deep cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roll, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Romario. He's through, now it's Romario! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Marmouche. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Back into the middle, and it's made its way to him. Has a look and plays it forward. Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Romario. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Marmouche. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not... Great chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time
Substitution
there,
in
Peter.
progress.
Milan can make their change now with a break in play. Ibrahimovic getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of...
Real chance! A whisker away from making it 4.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Fired deep towards the back post. got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Corner number 2 then. Crossing. Makalele with the clearance. He's having a go! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, okay, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
It's Ibrahimovic! And it's in! Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Milan playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Plenty to aim at here.
There will be 5
That is
minutes
good.
added time.
Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. And there goes the final whistle. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement's
match.
already palpable.
Barcelona against Milan.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Yeah, he'll shot a goal! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Alvarez. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Serginho goes on a charge down the left. Ball swung in. Xavi Simons is there to clear. Nicely weighted ball. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Simons. Hazard has it in a wide position, and he's had it nicked away. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Forlan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's the keeper's ball. Front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Alvarez. Koulibaly is there, and he can get that clear. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Oh, this is a great position. Now there's a fine ball. It's Forlan!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's Szoboszlai. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Koulibaly. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
This is a quick
Well, I'm a
reminder
little
to
bit
let
worried
you know
for them
that you'll be
and
able
the way
to catch
they've
today's
looked
match
in
broadcast
transitions,
live
Peter.
on our
They've been a
club's
bit
FM
exposed,
station.
so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 17, Yamal. Coming on the field
Here we
is
go again.
number 24,
Milan
Mbappe.
really need to go and grab
Substitutions
another
taking
goal now,
place.
Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Adriano! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Look at the space here. It's Adriano! Oh, it's hit the post. Pavlovic gets good distance on it. That has been knocked clear. Hazard. Now it's Alvarez. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Forlan. Szoboszlai is onto this. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. This might spell danger. He's cut it out. Xavi Simons. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Mbappe. We expected better, and so did he. Now it's Forlan. So much time and space here. Forlan! Forlan! That is a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8, Messi.
We have got
Number
changes here
20,
from both sides, in fact.
Alvarez.
So
Coming on
that's
the
2
field,
now without
number
reply.
5,
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to
Number
get that 2-goal
21.
cushion. That, for
Substitution
me,
in progress.
should be decisive.
He's on it. Can he get away? Can he finish? It's there! Back to within 1. Interesting. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. They've got to make this nice and quick.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's got a sight of goal. It's Adriano! And that may well be that. That is that. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Everybody,
The game yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already
Milan
palpable.
Against Santos.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Antoine Griezmann, do we still consider him, Jim, the face of French football?
Yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think of anyone who has a more versatile style of play.
Oh, he's just won so much, hasn't he? He might have had his fair share of disappointments in various finals, but he did win the tournament that really mattered back in 2018.
And he was outstanding in the final, an assist and a very controversial penalty.
Of course, that's right. One of the first significant penalties to be given as a result of a video-assisted review. And this is Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pinches it off him, and this is Messi. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Szoboszlai. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Griezmann. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's well spotted. Driving on and making good progress. Mateus. Serginho. He is through here. Serginho. Bullish header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that is... Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's got through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Mateus. Now it's Shevchenko. No, that's been intercepted. Makaleli. Messi. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
There
And he
will
gets
be
rid in a
1
hurry.
minute added time.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please
Yeah, you
join
don't get
me
any
in
points for
wishing all
stating
the
the
best
obvious,
for
Peter,
members
but
of our
thankfully
fan
this
club
is still very
celebrating their wedding
savable. Keep
anniversary
things
today.
simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution for Milan, number 27, Serginho. Coming on the
And we're
field
underway
is
again.
Number 9.
Milan can really do with some bigger
Substitution in
names standing
progress.
up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's really well cleared. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Szoboszlai. Mbappe! And he's straight offside. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now, can they get him away? He's got away! And that was very necessary. Milan have it back and can go again. That's good running with the ball. Mane. Now it's Forlan. And the ball's gone astray. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Owen. Thuram gets over and intercepts. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And Owen! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Marmoush is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Substitution for Milan. Number 6.
So, time for changes on
Number
both sides,
11.
actually.
Szoboszlai. Coming on the field.
Santos
Number 10,
are totally dominant in the middle of the park.
Number
A no-way
22,
through zone.
Dani Olmo. Substitution.
Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, terrible pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's found a way through. Van Dijk gets it away. Now somewhat off target. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now it's Cruyff. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Santos nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There will be 1 minute added
Milan
time.
finding their passes. Oh, delightful ball. Decent chance! It's in! 5 minutes, and we're all square again. A moment. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this
With the
game
owner
went
of a
on,
blue
a draw
car
was
parked
always
outside the
likely to be
stadium
on the
gate,
card. So
kindly
overall,
remove
I
it,
don't
as
think
it is about
anyone
to be
will be
towed away.
complaining.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Makalele. Short changes him with that pass. And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
They're urging him to shoot. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Well, when you've got Ronald Koeman present, he's impossible to ignore, Peter. Not only does he read the game intelligently at the back, but he's a real goal threat too, with his long-range shooting and those venomous free kicks.
Yeah, he's just comfortable in all positions, a sort of master of all trades.
Intelligence, that's what it's all about.
Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kvaratskhelia!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Decent progress down the left. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kvaratskhelia. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Kvaratskhelia was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Owen. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's a sharp little ball here. Look at the space. And a chance! Goal! Milan! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now, can they get him away? And there's one of the players of the week. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be
He's
1
tried
minute
one.
added time.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Today, everybody,
I think it's a
to
case
make
of
sure
so
to
far,
put any
so
litter
good.
in the bins
The
provided.
boss has clearly
Thank
done
you
his
for your
homework, and I don't
cooperation.
think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution for Italy, number 10, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on to replace him
That gets
is
things going for the second
number
half.
45, Navia.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Yamal. Koeman. Yamal. Yamal! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Italy with the corner, they're first. Now this could be a chance. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Koulibaly cuts it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's Lavia. Just about up to the hour now. Kvaratskhelia, he has found the way through. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's hoisted clear.
Italy really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they...
He rises! And he's there to belt it away. Park Ji-sung. Oh, super ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And it's Bellingham. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your...
Ibrahimovic! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Tries to pass it through. Kvaratskhelia has it out wide and in space. Italy have reclaimed it. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Ibrahimovic. Milan are looking to break at pace. Just the goalkeeper to beat. It's Ibrahimovic! He scores! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Koeman, foot in. Ibrahimovic,
Two
a player who
minutes
needs
has been
no
indicated.
introduction. That's a decent ball. And time is up. Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found
Ibrahimovic
themselves
taking in
a
the
little lost
accolades,
today.
having been
Please
named
look
man
at
of
the
the
screen
match,
for information
and deservedly
on how to
so.
find your way around this stadium.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what...
And the shot! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Doku. Dani Olmo. Well timed, excellent interception. Doku. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Look at the space here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rijkaard. And it's Batistuta. Now it's McAllister. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Doku. Adriano. Now it's Mbappe. And it's McAllister. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Batistuta. Foden. Good running, strong and purposeful. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, no joy this time. Maldini.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Xabi Alonso cuts out the pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any
Please
strong
turn
opinions
your
on the
attention
first
to the
half?
screen
I
for
think the manager
information
should
provided
be
by
pretty
the
happy
local
that his
police.
side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, And I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution for Milan, number 47, Phil Foden. Number 11, Soboslai. Number 14, Doku. Coming on the field, number 5, Makalele. Number 9, Omar Mamouche. Number 22, Danny Olmo.
Madrid kick off the second half.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's Danny Olmo. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mamouche is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Makalele. Makalele has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Substitution for Milan, number 22, Danny Olmo. Number 6, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 21, Park Ji-sung. Number 23,
Luis Suarez, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Might be danger here, and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Makalele, he's beaten the last man. That is a crunching tackle. And he nearly went all the way.
Makalele clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Corner number 2 then. Header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
So, third quarter of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. The most accurate pass. Now he's off and running. Madrid have it back. And can go again. Robertson. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Batistuta. And Batistuta! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Batistuta has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
It's a sharp pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, that is one way to stop him.
3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Threads one in. Suarez providing an outlet on that flank. That has been knocked clear. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Adriano voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
And this is a quick reminder to let you know
How would
that
you
you'll
sum
be
up
able
what
to
we've
catch
witnessed,
today's
Jim?
match
Well, a
broadcast
decent draw,
live
Peter,
on our
with a
club's
good
FM
mix of
station.
action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Batasagi's cross. Del Piero! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Del Piero clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Now he's off and running. And it's Damian. Oh, well measured. Great chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Italy presented with a golden opportunity here. This to go one up. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a lovely, neat pass. That could spell trouble.
If they want to counter, they could...
He's through, it's one-on-one! Takes a shot! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Can he finish? It's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Del Piero. He's beaten the last man. Goes for a shot! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick.
And the finish! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Italy blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Italy looking to pass their way through. Played back in. And he's opted for the long pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well-timed, excellent interception. Locatelli. Costa Corta. Half-time getting close now. He's got away, Cross in, looks up, he goes! Against the crossbar. He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys. And the half-time whistle goes. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like
Please be
this.
reminded that drinking is only
Well,
allowed
I
in the
think
areas
it's pretty
shown
much
on this map.
ideal
Thank
so
you very
far,
much for your
Peter. They won't be
cooperation.
happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Italy utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And the action is back underway. Gets a good foot in there. Fiore. Locatelli. Oh, there's a probing ball. Locatelli. Locatelli has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Batasagi. Messi. Martinez. Tonali. He could be in here. And it's Tonali. Filippo Inzaghi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, red. Nice interception. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Martinez. Knocks it into space. Messi has it out wide and in space. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Inzaghi. Tries to play it through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Damian. Maradona. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Molina. Oh, that's fabulous. Molina. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. And this is Batistuta. Italy can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's got the beating of his man. That's really well manoeuvred.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's intervened well there. Tonali. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Talifico. Barella. Oh, this looks sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Barella is wide and looking to get onto this. Tonali. pass is intercepted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. To Messi. Looking for options for movement. Fiore. That is ended up in no man's land. Martinez. Barella looking to add to his goal. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Somewhat off target. And for a moment you felt that... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Thinks about the shot. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Fiore. And that's it. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Filippo Inzaghi, very much the hero in this game.
I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our
thoughts,
birthday boy
I think we just saw a team winning
birthday.
by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy.
Against
This certainly
Germany.
matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward,
And one more try! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Robertson. Collier. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Marmouche. Kostic. Robertson. At best. That's good running with the ball. Picked out brilliantly. Kostic. Out for a throw. And it's Robertson. And he's picked it up out wide. Out again for a throw-in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Best. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a decent clearance. And the pass is intercepted. Cannavaro. And here's Suarez.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Koller looking to add to his goal. Robertson. Kostic. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tonali. Is there any support? He might not live. There's the shot! It's in! AC Milan are all square. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rijkaard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Foden! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mateus producing a
minutes
good
have
steal
been
there,
indicated.
showing a good level of alertness. Adriano gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Adriano! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
And a quick reminder
The
today
manager
to please
should
take
be
all
pretty
the
happy
out
that
of
his
being
side
located
managed to
by
come
the
in on
entrance
level
gate.
terms.
Thank you
Things seem
very
to be
much for
going
your
a little
cooperation.
against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution for Milan, number 9, Omar Marmouche. Number 47, Phil Foden.
So we're into the second
Coming on the
45.
field, number 23,
Kostic engages
Number
and
18,
forces him off the ball.
Diego Forlan.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's chosen to go back.
Now that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's looking wide. Played out wide. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Kostic. Makaleli. And it's Tonali. Luis Suarez. Germany can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Koller played out to the right. Pass somewhat off target. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rijkaard cuts it out. Makaleli. Adriano. Can he get on the end of this? Mateus. Kostic. Koller. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Tonali. Adriano. Pickford claims comfortably.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely! Goal, Germany! And they've got their lead back. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You tried to send him one way, and he just slipped.
It's Adriano! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect. Oh, what has happened here? The referee has given a corner. Desperate defending required here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tries to play it through. This ended up in no man's land.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Well, they could break here. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective.